Josh here, and once again, it's time for another episode of the Bible, and this is, of course, an atheist point of view, where I am the atheist reading the fucking Bible, the New International Version, from cover to cover, to point out it's nothing but shit, and sometimes kind of funny. But we are reading the whole thing, and where I left off is Exodus 4. Now, you're kind of probably wondering right now, what the hell is with the black shirt? Well, one of those job interviews I interviewed for paid off. Let's start today. Retail, we'll leave it at that. Before I even go on, though. Alright. Oh, yes. Exodus chapter 4. Signs for Moses. Hey, Moses, how's this for a fucking sign, you douchebag? Verse 1. Moses answered, "What if they do not believe me or listen to me and say, 'The Lord did not appear to you'? You're full of shit, Moses." Oh, so the magician, the Lord. Then the Lord said to him, "Well, what is that in your hand?" "A staff," he replied. "Is that a rabbit in your pocket, or you just happen to see me?" The Lord said, "Throw it on the ground." Moses threw it on the ground, and it became a snake, and he ran from it. Moses, you fucking pussy, come on, you killed a man, and you're running from a fucking snake? Wimp. Then the Lord said to him, "Reach out your hand and take it by the tail." So Moses reached out and took a hold of the snake, and it turned back into a staff in his hand. Oh, wow, that's really cool and all, but yeah, God forbid you could just maybe show up, make an appearance, God, you know? No, that's just appear to Moses. Fuck. Alright, so verse 5, "This, said the Lord, is so that they may believe that the Lord, the God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, and the God of every fucking buddy else in the fucking world, had appeared to you." Verse 6, "Then the Lord said, 'Put your hand inside your cloak.' So Moses put his hand into his cloak, and when he took it out, it was leprous, like snow." Leprous? I guess it means it has leprosy, but leprous. Or it could be leopard colored, maybe spots and stuff. I don't know. Sure do fucking we had some pics. Verse 7, "Now, put it back in your cloak," he said. So Moses put his hand back into his cloak, and when he took it out, it was restored like the rest of his flesh. Well, fucking hey, dude, that's a hell of a parlor trick, ain't it? When's he gonna do the whole levitating trick, huh, God? Lord the magician the Lord. Verse 8, "Then the Lord said, if they do not believe you or pay attention to the first miraculous sign, they may believe the second. But if they do not believe these two signs or listen to you, take some water from the Nile and pour it over the dry ground. The water you take from the river will become blood on the ground." Really, God, why can't you just make it a fucking appearance? Jesus, let's play some magic games. Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, that'll convince. Yeah, no. Showing up to Moses is, no big deal. But the rest of the people, nah. Fuck. Moses said to the Lord, "Oh, Lord, I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue." He's kind of retarded. Verse 11, "Now the Lord said to him, who gave man his mouth? Who makes him deaf or mute? Who gives him sight or makes him blind? It is not I, the Lord." What the fuck? God, I hate the way this fucking thing's written. "Okay, now go. I will help you speak and will teach you what to say." But Moses said, "Oh, Lord, please, send someone else to do it." Because Moses is a bitch. A little pussy runs from snakes. Fuck. He talked to one and he's scared of him. Verse 14, "Then the Lord's anger burst against Moses, and he said, 'What about your brother Aaron, the Levite?'" The Levite? "I know he can speak well. He is already on his way to meet you, and his heart will be glad when he sees you," because, God knows everything. So he already knows what's going to happen. What's the point of getting mad, God? He already knows what he's going to do. Bullshit. "You shall speak to him and put words in his mouth. I will help both of you speak and will teach you what to do. I always want to do it the fucking hard way. He will speak to the people for you, and it will be as if he were your mouth, and as if you were God to him. Verse 17, but take this staff with your hand so he can perform miraculous signs with it, because God is a douchebag and just won't make a fucking appearance. Okay, next paraphrase. Moses returns to Egypt. Then Moses went back to Jethro, and Jethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, let me go back to my own people in Egypt to see if any of them are still alive. Jethro said, go, I wish you well. Go, I'll go tell Granny. Verse 19, now the Lord had said to Moses and Midian, go back to Egypt, for all the men who wanted to kill you are dead. So Moses took his wife and sons and put them on a donkey and started back to Egypt. And he took the staff of God in his hand. The staff of God. God. Verse 21, the Lord said to Moses, when you return to Egypt, see that you perform before Pharaoh and all the wonders I have given you the power to do. Even though I'm too much of a fucking douchebag and I don't want to just make an appearance and go, see, I'm real. Stupid. But I will harden his heart so that he will not let the people go. What? What, you need a challenge? I will harden his heart and make sure he doesn't let him go. And I'll definitely make sure it's definitely a challenge for you, Moses. Why? Because I'm God and I'm fucked up like that. God. Okay, verse 22. Then say to Pharaoh, this is what the Lord says. Israel is my firstborn son, and I told you, let my son go so he may worship me. But you refuse to let him go, so I will kill your firstborn son. Fuck. Oh, always fucked up. God. God, what the fuck, God? 24. At a lodging place on the way, the Lord met Moses and was about to kill him. Of course. But, what? On a lodging place on the way, the Lord met Moses and was about to kill him? What? I thought I just met him! Contradiction, right here. But Zipporah took a flint knife, cut off her son's foreskin, and touched Moses' feet with it. Oh my God! What the fuck? Twisted! Surely you are a bridegroom to blood to me. A bridegroom of blood. Fucking sick bastards. God, you're fucking megalomaniac, twisted, sick fuck. That's all I got to say. She said, so the Lord let him alone. At that time she said, bridegroom of blood, referring to circumcision. God. Verse 27, the Lord said to Aaron, go into the desert to meet Moses. So he met Moses at the mountain of God and kissed him. See, homosexuality's alright back then. He didn't mention it yet. He's alright with that. Cool. Probably gave him some tongue. Kiss him, suck his dick. Circumcise it with your teeth. Oh, fucking shit. Then Moses told Aaron everything the Lord had sent him to say, and also about all the miraculous signs he had commanded him to perform. Verse 29, Moses and Aaron brought together all the elders of the Israelites, and Aaron told them everything the Lord had said to Moses. He also performed the signs before the people. Of course he did, because God won't show up. He's too busy telling people to do some sick, twisted shit to themselves. And they believed. Well, fucking A. I guess it doesn't take much. A few parlor tricks, and you're good to go. You got believers in God. And when they heard that the Lord was concerned about them and had seen their misery, they bowed down and worshipped. Yeah, he's really fucking worried. Oh, that's gotta be one of the most twisted fucking chapters I've read. Well, kids, this is Josh, and once again, this is the Bible, and this is an atheist point of view.